Okay, should be fine. Maybe TikTok TikSlop is working. Yeah, I think it does. Let's roll. Actually, I forgot about this one. Minimize everything. Let's go. So let's see what we're gonna do. Less than a week remains until season 4, so actually, speaking of which, since I had a Wolby here, so that means I have to finish the build. I still have a couple like nodes which I need to test and maybe like decide if I need a cooldown, more cooldown, or like the range or stuff like that. But yeah, overall the build comes together. So let's get the Eckert. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I probably want to test this build and breach. So what do we have? Complete an mission, Sigma sector. Yeah, that will be later. You know what? I will start with this one. I will go to the breach sector and let's see if it rolls as I expect it to roll. So let's check. Okay, chat works fine. I also upgraded some like multi-chat stuff. Fuck you, look for perfection, you'll never be content. That's actually what I'm already doing. I don't have the, good content, but I'm like perfectionist, so that type of man. That's actually has some truth in it, Like for all my years streaming, I am quite positive that, I'm not the showman and like I'm not the, like, I don't know, 𝐂𝐿𝐴 or something. But yeah, I'm trying, at least for my stream to look as best as possible, to have some fun stuff on it as well. So yeah. Wait a sec. The duration on the HUD for this skill is actually jumps back and forth. Interesting. Interesting. I also need to decide how much MP I need. How much MP I actually need for the like damage scale. Well, how are you today? Not bad. Quite productive, I must say, both weekend and like today. Did quite some stuff, from my to-do list. As usual for the streaming mostly, not, for the real life responsibilities. So yeah. That's not bad, not bad. What about you? All good? Easy bucket.
This is mine now.
Andrew arrived. The bucket arrived. Yo. Actually, I need to look a little bit different way now. Previously I was looking at this one, but now I need to look at this one. I'm like trying things out. I moved some stuff. Is it better actually, or the previous like camera was better? Like angle and stuff, The main thing, of course, like boring Devon has to be less boring, at least from the production perspective. Yes? What yes? No difference. But besides being attacked by a bear, well, you kicked his ass, right? Actually, I've read some news. Someone cooked the bear. So, was it you? SMH. Imagine attacking wildlife. Field Colossus. Jeez. Grass? Why? Someone actually did die. I'm not sure, were like those students or something? I know. But like someone cooked the bear on like last week or something. Let's see. Bounce, schmounce. Your Andrew build comes together. I kind of spent some time, you know, testing stuff, but I still need to decide for comfortable cooldown and range for this thing. So yeah, oh, and MP scaling. I actually still found a way, you know. Okay, it's not the way, but like it's probably expected stuff. But yeah, for the spiral tide wave or whatever it is, you also need MP actually for the trigger module. So yeah. Birds have too many parasites and worms. First,
Got it doing good.
nah. Too late for that. But yeah, overall, it's probably one of like the, like, how do you call it? No, I don't want to say challenging, but like I guess it's challenging as well, you know, to like pick up the correct options. Because she has so many options, like lots of options, you know? And even though like skill power modifier is quite low, you have to make, you know, some sacrifice. Like I did with the range and stuff. I tried to cheese it. Like there's face control, you know? The bouncer. No cheesing. No, maybe you will find some stuff, you know? Yo guys, new feature. The images now are allowed to have any image. For my chat, right? So you can send me anything and I will see it. For those who had image permission before. So, you know, you wanna test it out? Obviously in the chat, it's still limited to like 7 TV emotes, and I also added better TTV emotes and Franker Z emotes. But on my screen, which I'm looking at you chat, yeah, I will see every image, you know? So yeah, who wants to test it out? Nothing like, you know, too cringe and stuff, because we're still testing. I'm not sure, you know, about the results. So maybe, you know, there is some glitch and it will show in the main chat, you know, just saying. How's it going, Frogs? All good? Which trigger are you using? The one which they announced like before the rework or something. Nah, this one's 7 TV. But yeah, it scales from MP as well. I need to calculate. I kind of did already some formula. Let me show you. So with my current MP value, I'm getting 56% out of, you know, out of 100% of damage from this trigger module. So there is room still, you know, to double its damage. But I need to think, you know, if it's worth to scale like MP and stuff. Chilling, did some work around the house after seeing your Friday stream. I hope you didn't do as quality of work which I did. Because the game is basically saying, you know, you can cheese, you can save, you like it's not your apartment anyway, so you know, you are welcome to do some cool stuff. You can do much on traveling and using by portable and typing at slow molasses space. Sheesh, is it business travel? Or it's Andrew travel? Where are you going? Maybe you're going to BlizzCon? That's too early for that. Vacations? Yo! Andrew's having vacations. How long? Frogs, your turn. Send me some like image from the internet. The fire pit in backyard and have some work done in our well. It's like CTF well. One of my favorite maps in TF2. But the thing is, like, it's kind of nostalgia speaking, you know? It's not literal. Actually, maybe, I don't know. Like, well? Maybe control point well, you know, as well. But like, capture the flag well is having like so many memories of mine, so yeah. 2 weeks, I'm back in home in 3 days, rest and chilling. But where are you going? Where are you going for 3 days? to Nexon HQ, you know, to teach them some manners. What's that for image? Up to you, literally anything. Find your favorite image and send it. I want to see first if it will time you out, and second if the image will appear in my chat, but not on this chat. You know, this good map. It's kind of stalematey, right? Like, let's be real. How many people are doing objectives? Not so many. Like, especially capture the flag, right? You can play that map like for a really long time. But I guess because of, you know, how much time I've spent there in my childhood. So yeah, it's probably one of my favorite maps. At hotel now? No, we're visiting next. Doing me. Maybe hotel could be, you know, near the next end. Yo guys, are we watching the live stream today? Since it's like kind of important, the live stream, I didn't decide yet. But, you know, if there will be people, I might, you know, I might watch it live, since my sleep schedule is fucked anyway, so... Hello, my friend. Yo, Walker. How's it going? Are you Belka? Kinda reminds me of the name. Boing, boing, boing. What time it will be live? No idea, to be honest. I know, maybe like as usual in 6-7 hours. Depending on the time. Okay, okay. You kinda convinced me to check. Can we actually check that? Let me check their Discord and stuff. Social feed. Nah, I don't know. Actually, there is some. Oh, we can check their YouTube. Usually, they're scheduling those things. TFD YouTube, the first Descendant. They already have that? Nope, they don't have anything scheduled. That's crap. Oh, I have a comment. Nice video. Thank you. What a nice guy. Guys, be like Johnny Dildo. Such a nice guy, leaving a nice comment. Yeah, let me check if we know, you know. If we know when will be the live stream. So, I think they actually didn't post, right? Or it's tomorrow. Damn it. I have no freaking idea. Maybe someone actually... From Helsing Dracula backward. Nah, you're Belka. I don't believe you. We don't have any Draculas in real life. Probably. At least I hope so. Those things, blah blah blah. Dev stream is on 19th. But there is no time. Well, technically it will be... It will be 19th here, right? But like, I don't know. Maybe I'm actually made a crap title. Maybe it's actually tomorrow. The heck? No one. I don't see anyone. Like anyone even talking, like when will be like the dev live stream? Live stream tonight, Europe time. Like what is Europe time? 4 AM? I don't know about that. Someone posts like 29th of July timestamp. Like bruh. No, I don't think actually anyone knows, to be honest. There's someone like posted literally random. Like the start time is 29th of July, 1 AM. The end time, 20 days ago. They're using like the Discord feature, you know, those timestamps. A good one. A really good one. Ah. There's Like any counter hours or whatever. Oh, someone actually did that, I think. Okay. 7 hours. Okay, never mind. Actually, it's not so long ago. So 7 hours and actually 7 hours, I think so. No frogs, it's not an image. And not 7 TV. I like literally any image. Not usually emotes. There's no simple exception now that I'm traveling. I will be main one of culture, but for how long? Fear now will be main. Fear now will be main? Where did you spot that? Well, with the stuff which I'm cooking, you know, I hope everyone will be main, you know? Kinda took me lots of testing. But I'm still not finished now. That comment. Andrea will be main now. It was a while ago. Yep, I see it. Which trigger mod you're using? I answered to that question and I missed the next one. Thank you for the money. But I'll be honest. It might be my, not maybe like end game stuff, because like I have other Descendants to main, but like to vibe around and like 400% like Sigma Spectres, some breach. Yeah. Like I like that. The freaking surfboard, you know? Freaking surfboard is actually vibe. Now I'll be honest. Because it ignores the slowdown when you cast skills. Look at this. If I go like that, I'm getting slowed even if I'm not casting anything, you know, just pressing the like no target stuff. So yeah, I'm getting like slowed down, huge slowdown. But if I go on the board, screw that, I'm not slowing down, and I can do like 360s and stuff, and board will be tripping, and like it doesn't make much sense, but but still. Yes, good one. Good one. So here, it's URL, and on my screen I actually see the image. Thank you for testing that. So yeah, you can send me some stuff, you know, which is still TOS friendly. I will be banning left and right. Volley time, yep. What is image? Ah, you don't trust me? Okay, Frogs is being picky, huh? It's TF2 poster. The OG one. Good stuff. Reverse gear at the same speed as running forward. Yeah, see, that's like... That's what I proposed like a long time ago, right? The quality of life for most Descendants would be to not have a slowdown when you're casting skills. And by chance, like for the Glade to move around with the 4th skill, but... You know, maybe at some point we'll get that. Hey, 𝐂𝐿𝐿. How's it going? How are you doing? So, Wally. Wally. Let's Wally time. I'll probably still go with Volby, I don't care. Stackable Crusher will be dying again to like some bug Harris or something. Hey. Wow. It's Andrew's work. Andrew, someone stole your job. You know, just saying. Yo. Actually, that bike reminded me. My actually TikTok about the Glade build got like 24,000 views. Dude, my freaking video is having like only 1 or 2,000. With average view time is like 7-8%, but like freaking TikTok is actually, you know, pushing numbers. Maybe high level one day ruin and run in reverse, same as speed forward. Well, I don't think it will make much sense. Yo, guys, we have 3 Lunas, and people are not killing Wall Crusher in 1 sec. Like, bruh. Yo, here. Doing some dinglings. Let's go. I have to help them. Excuse me. I have to actually get on the board first. But yeah, it's still snapshotting. People were saying that like the snapshots got removed, but no, it's still snapshots. Nice bike. Reminds me of of No Man's Sky Sentinel ships. I got the thingy. Yep, I see that. Okay, payout X4. Yes, did anyone actually predicted that I will get the ancestor module? But yeah, the bike is actually, you know, I've spent a couple hours. I've spent a couple hours on that bike. Let's go. What? The feature? Image feature. Dude, that actually makes me think I'm playing Mario or something. I think it's Mario sound, right? Brazilian here? Yo, Andrew. Another fellow comrade of yours. Contested, but her fourth, the first hit you shoot has to be in the water and possibly on consecutive shots as well. Well, they have to be because it gives you like the crit for sure. It's not snapshotting, at least I think it's not. It wouldn't make much sense, right? Cheer one. Is there a command actually for that? Yo, Zangi. Andrew here in this chat says hi to you. About TikTok and YouTube Shorts, you're amazing. Watching them once is not enough, and beautiful choice of songs. Once is not enough. That like the build is not that clear, or the like the intro stuff. So what we're testing, the fourth skill, right? Okay, let's see. So let's do a puddle. Now we do this one. Pew. And now we do. Oh, come on. Oh, well, I cannot actually stand on the sword with this crap. Nah, I don't trust it. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. But this one was, I think, was snapshotting, you know? So. Let's summon the gun. Pew. Yeah, see? Lots of white numbers. Now. Why it's actually dragging his ass? It has such huge range? Holy moly. No. That's not convincing test. Okay, let's do it again. Pew. Headshot. Okay. Damn it, it's out of range. You kidding me? Best testing in the world. Thank you for the bit spear. Appreciate that. 89, not the 69. Jeez. Enjoyable. Nice. Like the like intro stuff which I'm using in my videos. That's like the shorts are basically the introduction from the long video which I'm doing. Then I'm like putting like the modules on top. Duration for test. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm stubborn. So, pew. Okay. Then I'm going here. So, the bubble snapshots, he had like AoE probably from laundry or something. Laundry is actually also snapshotting. Like both of them, I would say snapshots. Like laundry didn't have any crit and it continued to not have like many crits. It's basically like 90% white damage. But the bubble, when I stood on the like water, and shot all my bullets, water disappeared, and those like merged bubbles still had all the crit. Like the 100% crit. So yeah, snapshots as well. Yeah. Hey, Aspirin, yo. What's up? I want to do more breach, you know? Like surfing with that thing is actually... It might be a while before, you know, I will stop doing that. Yo, how are you doing? All good? So... I'm thinking about like allowing images, you know, like all images in the main chat as well, but... I'm still a little bit sassy, you know? A little bit sassy. Mainly probably because of VIP role, because like anyone can get that. Like tier subs, it's fine, because like who would, you know, like pay to like send some dick pics or something. At least I hope they will not. Chilling in bed as one should after work. I don't know about that. Everyone like, you know, everyone is having some sort of power nap after they arrive from work. I know about that. Dude, I haven't heard that in forever, if ever. I also do have like some sort of McDonald ad. Hey, Smoldering, yo. John, I've been asking for... is there some like space in there? Actually, is there emote?
Breach creatures multiplying. There must be a colony.
Ah, there is emote. Okay. I was actually predictive, like long time ago. But yeah, now I'm wondering, how much MP do I really need to not lose damage like from other sources? So from that trigger module, I'm having around 56% like damage. Like out of possible damage, I mean. So yeah. I have to test it out. I don't think she needs any range, to be honest, unless you are using like second skill. But even then, like look at this range. Like it's not bad, right? Like if you need to towel, I think it's still not bad. Smoldering reminding everyone, you know, to use daily. Well, he got rewarded. As always so far, it's cheat fun. Vibe. I wouldn't say it's the most fun build which I played, but it definitely has a vibe, you know? Like with that third board, after they did the rework, that's actually, you know, quite chill build. I'm still haven't finished building it, but I already, you know, I'm already vibing. How's it going? That's bad. You do line, you should paint the map. You mean like the water line? You probably need lots of duration actually to, you know, paint the map. But like that water line is just to give me crit. I'm not using it for the main source of damage, you know. So yeah.
Traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion
of Breach troops. Oh, there's too tiny, but I don't need huge map. I need it for 20% crit chance. Because if you're standing in water with this module, you get 20% crit chance, base. And that base is multiplied by all the crit multipliers which you have, so it's quite important. But apart from that, you actually don't need, you know, that water. Like if you see at the bottom of my screen, there is like that passive icon. If it's light blue, you get 20% crit chance. Like it doesn't matter the size of the trail, you still get all that crit. For the boss, I probably should be using 4th skill, but I'm kinda lazy. Yeah, I'll be honest. But let's combat laziness. That was super efficient. Bounce. Now you get the foul. Like, you know, when you complete the mission or some objective, the mobs are just, you know what? I'm just going out. Okay, I did this for Axiom daily stuff. This one is nice timing. Feels really good, you know, to see that it goes to 0. Breach. I still want to get some breach. To see the build. But still. I'm thinking about like range, cooldown, and MP. MP is probably most important to scale the trigger module. Range, I don't know, to be honest. Like, probably we don't need range with this one.
Happy birthday
unless
to
someone
you.
like is super
Nobody
lazy.
likes you. You look like an animal. Go back to the zoo.
Who had a birthday yesterday? Nice coincidence. Dude, sometimes with that crap. Actually, this and like other sounds were on my birthday, but since no one cared about, you know, the command and the title, no one actually heard this one. But I decided to leave it. It was an interesting birthday. I remember you mentioned you want to like make it super chill. Have you actually decided to, you know, to do something? They're logging TFD with 30 FPS and just check the trigger mod. Well, I can show you. You probably want to do some gameplay with that, right? Andrew, 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐚𝐭𝐫𝐞. If you were not using this trigger module without Transcendence module, dude, SMH. SMH. Like the glorified Volby main is actually not using the main source of damage. Chill had pizza ice cream and chilling with the wifey. So it was a chill birthday. But yeah, in mine, when it was like Wednesday, we were like going between like 4 restaurants, and each time, you know, ordering something. Yeah, there's NPCs here. So at first we decided to, you know, like to get some snacks. Then we decided to get the main stuff. Then we got back for more snacks. Then dessert. And then I think we actually also bought something to drink or whatever. And it was always, you know, in like in between like lots of stuff. Lots of stuff in that super market. Or nah, it's not really supermarket. Mall? Yeah, it's probably mall. That's kind of silly, but at the same time, you know, I never actually like jumping between like places like that. So in total, I think we bounced like 5 times and repeated one place like 3 times. But yeah, that water trail is only kind of like how much? 130 skill power modifier or 160. So yeah, like increasing range of that stuff, that's not really, you know, having too much point. But what I noticed though, like if you jump, you actually can lose the crit. If you're jumping like into empty space, you will not be actually having the crit. Well, let me write it down for the video. How to play section. You jump, you lose crit. If empty space. Right. So, 4 AM, Dev Live. Who is staying? What is this? It looks like a pillow or something. If they're not trolling. Because there were no like schedule from the devs, you know. If there will be no Dev Live today, I will be kinda, you know, super annoyed. Actually, I forgot about the elites. How much actual speed I have? 1066. They need to rebrand the sprint course to movement speed course as well. Like to give like all movement speed increase. Maybe even like when you're firing. You know, that would be nice. Will we be busy during Dev Live? Alright. Andrew will be sleeping. Frogs probably will be playing Deadlock. Boink, boink, boink. Yeah, fourth one is like super nice. But I'm too lazy to use that most of the time. Okay, let's do one more. Actually, maybe into today's as well. Actually, might be not just empty space. So it has a height. Double jump. It's actually double jump. If you're double jumping, you're losing your crit. Kinda stupid, but I have to mention that in the video. Okay. But sweat the fur. Instead of low, 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 he should say boing, boing, boing. Do we bounce? That's what she said. Blink, blink, blink. You know what would be nice? If you would press the third skill, it would refresh the board. But at the same time, how do we cancel that, right? Or if you long press, like Sharon has with the stealth, right? You long press, you teleport. You like do just usual tap, you just activate or deactivate the skill. Nice. I missed everything. But even though if you only do like couple of them, even without the crits, it's actually still nice damage. What happened to Andrew? I know, laptop exploded or something. Last words were, guys, I'm launching TFD on 30 FPS, 720p. Rest in peace, Andrew. You were good. Really good. Dead. Damn, I need to finish the coding the song request crap. The game runs, but it's all pixels. I mean, for me it's always pixels, so not a big deal. I'm suspicious actually, the game is having like DLSS enabled by default, even if it's toggled off. Because if there's a lot of effects, you see like the ghosting artifacting, which mostly happens like with the DLSS. The crap is the image. Dude, no way you actually enabled like the lowest one. Like on any modern PC, I would say it will not give you, you know, much performance improvement. Like go with balanced. Like performance and ultra performance is, I don't think it, you know, does much. Yeah, maybe you will get like, I don't know, less than 5% like performance increase. Because how that stuff works, right? Like depends on the preset you're choosing, you're just reducing resolution. Like behind the scenes, right? Internal resolution before it gets upscaled, but you should also, you know, consider if you have like the good CPU for that. Depends if you're using like AMD GPU or NVIDIA GPU. NVIDIA GPU obviously does like upscaling a little bit better, but since you mentioned 30 FPS, 720p, I don't know about that. Same name, ggDebon FSR. Yeah, it's not as good as DLSS. So it's kinda, you know, uses your CPU a lot. Check the task manager. If CPU is higher than GPU load, yeah, I would even disable that, to be honest. You know what they need to do? They would make lots of money. Like, they need to have, like, skins for the skills. So let's say for the wall beat would be instead of, like, water, like the ice or something, you know? Snowboard with some ice, like, underneath. I think that would be nice. But probably lots of people would be saying, yeah, well, it's Haley and Rhea, so F off. It will be unfair. Same thing they did with the bunny, right? Like, God forbid something is actually approaching the speed of the bunny, which Wolfie does, as we tested Friday, but don't tell anyone. So yeah. The CPU was running fine. I'll try to disable AI crap. So without the AI stuff, actually FSR is not really AI, is it? But disable FSR and check the task manager. If you have the CPU load higher than GPU, do not enable it. If you have GPU load higher than CPU, well, I guess you can enable, but it's up to you if you have like much better performance. Because like image trade-off, I don't think, you know, it's a good stuff. This guy now. Okay. Good to know. Oops. I just jumped off my surfboard. Guys, MP orbs, thank you. So Andrew, are you watching that live stream today or not? Which time is it? 6.5 hours, I think. At least from what is, you know, world chat is saying, and I'm sure we can trust that, to be honest, but still. Like, don't trust... Well, you can trust the world chat, but you have to, you know, do some fact checking. And considering in the Discord, like, no one, you know, also where, you know, when it will be. So yeah, it's kinda cooked. I'm going to sleep. Damn. Alright. Good sleep schedule and stuff. So where are you? Where are you chilling? Unless you answered that, and I didn't see. Then I'm sorry. Still in Brazil, but on the beach. Yo. Is it actually the same place you visited last time when you had a vacation as well? I remember you were mentioning something like that. Maybe some spa resort. You know? So it was another place. Okay. And really, you know, testing the massageurs. Was sure, but not the same. Yeah, okay. I wanted to say Andrew the beach guy, but yeah. Kinda has double meaning. Depends on pronunciation. Are you writing reviews? Making, you know, shorts and TikToks? People are actually, I think, making a buck for that. The only review I ever did was in Google review, just found that Brazil got 4 over 3 rates. Dude, that's actual coincidence, but not so long ago I got email. And that email was from the Google review service. That my review is like doing really well. Like basically, when I visited some place, like at night, there was like 24/7 pizza place as well. And dude who was actually working there is really passionate about his work. Like the pizza is super good. Like his attitude is also really pleasant. Like overall, that place is actually was super nice. Like it's probably like family business or something, you know, like not one of those like companies. So yeah, do that. Like after that, that was the first thing I did, you know. just, you know, write a nice stuff about that place. Yeah. And like recently I got a reminder. It was like also around 3 years ago. So yeah, Google is also letting, you know, as a memory. Okay, maybe it's not a memory, it's just simple notification, but for me it was actually a memory. Because I will be honest, I never like remember that I left a review somewhere for something. Like I leave it and forget it, you know? Maybe if I will visit like the same city, maybe I'll check what I did, but I will be honest, probably not. But still, nice a little reminder. And about reminders, freaking ads in 5 minutes. We have to make a break. Damn it. I have to make a break. Where is my board? 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐾𝐿. But yeah, it's kind of strange they haven't scheduled a live stream on YouTube. They're actually sometimes doing that. So if it will be not today, that will be interesting. And you know why I'm suspecting that? Because in the most places in the east, it's still 17th. And since Jason mentioned 18th, actually since they're like having time forward, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. So yeah. So it will be 18th for them as well. About the new trigger mode, it's kind of not new one, but yeah, it's like something which you see in the patch notes and forget about it. Maybe we've seen that in the dev live stream. But yeah, when they're adding like stuff like that, which is like only applicable to one Descendant or something, my brain is like, nah. And another trigger module which is like exclusive to one Descendant. But yeah, it's kind of hard to remember. And this Power Beyond, the new one sounds like you're slapping some shit in water. Interesting observation, Andrew. I don't want to, you know, to have such association. Bruh. I blame Andrew. Nah, screw that, I'm out. Maybe I should mention that in the video. Guys, you know what? I would use the trigger module, but I'm not using it because what Andrew said, so now it kind of sticks. Also has double meaning. It kind of sticks. Stinks and sticks. Posture check. Kind of sitting like melting bead. Today was not really hot, but like after the rain, yeah, it's still kind of steamy. Guys, MP orbs. Yo, kamikazes. Screw you guys. Hate that, you know, type of mob. Just sneaking up your ass and like exploding. Good stuff. One is fine, but like if there's 2 or 3, it's like insta nuke. Now a drop. This is because I said that. 1 minute warning. Damn it. I have to finish that. I have to finish that. Where is the boss man? Yep. Fear is lurking. Jarvis delay ads.
At your service, sir.
Wasn't paying attention. Damn it. Fear says I'm boarding. Oh. No, well. Well, it's pretty cool now. After release. Have they settled the... how it's called? The court thingy. Against Nintendo. Nintendo who chases your ass across the world just by using, you know, Pokemon image. Not even image, they like used some mechanic or something, right? Lawsuit, yep. Thank you. What's the result? Well, they're still alive, so I guess it's a good sign. Okay, 80, 600. No, well, second box sucked. Okay, let's do a quick break, so ads will not run in the middle. So yeah, gonna get some water, I guess. Be right back. 𝐂𝐿𝐴 will be getting after that. So probably Keelan or Ines will be getting after ggDebon. And maybe they will do later either Keelan or either Kyle or Enzo. That will be my prediction. Jarvis played that. gentlemen. And maybe gentle ladies as usual. Welcome back. You know what? 𝐂𝐵𝐾𝐿 waited for me. Completed that quest like super long time ago. But I was too lazy. I was too lazy to refresh that. So, time to do some dailies.
What do you want me
Who wants to join?
Hack something? Place a wiretap? Check
Andrew swimming. Fear. Catching Pokemons. Ooh, Sigma Sector. 4 times for yellow cores. Green ones are nice, but like I think I'm lacking like the yellow cores. Let's see. Okay, this stuff. I need to get rid of those boxes. I also need to buy. I actually also need to buy like ancestor modules. I had a really nice plan to keep like 320 of those things. Maybe I should get this box. But like chances that you will get a Raven mod from that, it will be like 4% chance. How many boxes I can have? 80? I think 80, right? 80 boxes. Because this event will be gone like before the season 4 update. So I had a plan to get like the Raven mods, but like you cannot do that. However, nah, it will also not be. Because it's Ancestor Module Loot 2, and Raven module probably will be in Ancestor Module Loot 3. So, kinda sucks. So I guess I have to buy like my usual stuff. A bunch of Glay modules to waste my resources on. So yeah, no bueno. It will not work out, I guess. Right. What do we have? Actually, Sigma Sector first. Sigma Sector first. I guess we can go public. So I need to do 4 of them, right?
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position.
Okay, let's roll. I was checking quickly something. Yeah, Lepic. Lepic, 0 catalysts. I also want to rebuild my Lepic, to be honest. I'm kind of missing a little bit the build, which having like lots of grenades traction. Like that rework they did for the Lepic, and the grenades are being, you know, like sucked in with the 3rd skill. That's actually super creative in my opinion. Ultra sure. 12 minutes. That means more Sigma Sector. You think it will... Wait a second. Ah, arcade. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. I guess it's not that bad, right? Like, 1 character per update, it's fine. Because we are not getting, like, new characters that much.
Descendant,
So, yeah. Previously when I had a bunch of them
signal will initiate
unleveled, yeah, that was kind of hassle. How long it takes to get level 40? 3 hours or something? Not terrible, I guess. Depends. Depends on the party, I guess, as well. I curse arcade. That is not happy. Boosting party? Well, obviously you have to always have boosts, otherwise it will be like 5 hours plus. Boing, boing. Let's go.
To HQ. Mission complete. Requesting transport support.
For the first time ever, I'm actually considering, you know... Oh, I got lucky dropped. Superconductives. Very nice. For the first time ever, I'm actually considering research skip, you know? I for sure will not be buying character because I like to get my stuff, but research time is how long? Was like 16 hours? I wonder how long, how much caliber it is.
This is HQ.
But something tells me it's the same price as the character, to be honest. Otherwise it would not make much sense.
Best of luck, Descendant.
Because, like... I'm probably usually behind, right, when it comes to builds.
Aircraft detected.
Because of the research time, like the testing time, like trying like different things. So launching fireworks like I don't know, like 50 meters away from the house. At least, you know, make it like in front of my window so I can see, guys. Yeah, that distracted me. I'm kinda behind. Let's go, boys. The boost time.
I see a gap.
Shit, driving time.
We can provide air support.
Okay, maybe I should not be using boost here.
Awaiting your signal.
Bounce, schmaltz. Andrew, Pepega, you here? I have a question for you. Or maybe I can ask when we will do Onslaught. Andrew is doing Onslaught with the non-red module build, which is having non-crit, of course. So I'm quite curious, you know, how much damage, like total damage. I can chat for Andrew. Okay, I will do that as well.
Mission complete.
Chat by respect 5
Proceed
times.
to transport location.
Ah, maybe I should actually. But if I will make it universal with the wildcards, that will be counting stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I'll think something about it, so it will have like a proper counter. What question it is? I already asked. But in Onslaught, level 4, since you're running non-red module Volby without the crit build, how much damage like you're usually dealing at the end? Not like probably the best perks, but like on average. Then, you know, when we will be doing Onslaught,
This is
I might-
confidential to all personnel.
I might
Void
check
storm
as
is
well.
intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable.
But yeah, like crit build obviously will be higher. Problem. Should be at least. Who's AFK? Who's AFK? AFK? We'll be checking. Damage, bad perk is 15-20 million, with good perks it's over 50. Only million! Yo, I thought, you know, Volby actually can do something. SMH. And I'm here with the Glay. 10-15 millions with the good perks.
A wide-ranged shaping charge on the ground.
Devs. Good, I
You
guess.
need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your RK, then hit the detonation device.
But at the same time, she doesn't have like lots of coverage with the nerfed range, so otherwise it would be much higher. Okay, one mob.
Skip.
This means skip. It was a nice song. Jeez. Toxic. Toxic fear.
Toxic player.
Yep, that's him. Let's hope the boss drop is good. It's not bad, I guess. Probably every gun build seems to be using hammer and slopville. World chat is being toxic.
Mission complete.
Okay, one more for the Eckhart.
See you soon.
Actually, how many times he had that mission? Was like 2 or 3 times? And the skill regeneration indication is whether you jump. When you jump, actually it strokes. It strokes hard. Because it doesn't make, you know, much sense. It goes like up and down. But like the quality of life, you know, to see duration on the skills, it should be like across all characters in my opinion. Yeah, see, it like skipped like 15% of duration on the skill. And if you double jump, it increases it by like 5-10% and drops it by 20. So yeah, it doesn't make too much sense. But of course, approximate duration you can see.
RK receptor, confirming signs of life.
Real nice quality of life. You can use grappling hook, you can double jump, like use other skills. That's actually really nice.
Here I go.
Mission complete. Transport.
Okay, hacker time.
See you soon.
Like this one. Actually also wall crusher time. Guys, have you ever seen like the sale in the shop? Discounts, let's say for spawn effect.
Please proceed to the 𝐂𝐿𝐴𝐶 guided capture zone.
Just say the word. I'll find out
Say
everything.
the
for you.
word. Yo, I have 350 green ones. Not bad, not bad. Still, let's get... Yo, 4 times. After the, like the Sigma sector 4x4 is like 16 times. Sheesh. Okay. I guess we can do... Let's do this one and Sigma Sector after. Nope. Never. At the same time, recruit on the skill that for duration, like will be start. Yep. Guys, today did a live stream. Get all the nice ideas there. Though I have a feeling after a usual like chat behavior, they're not even reading that, to be honest. Maybe they have some person which actually takes notes of the chat, but I kinda doubt it. So, daily stuff. Choppa. For those, let's go, bunny. Assume the bridge. Nope, not this one. Chapel, shelter. I think we did shelter recently, so let's go chapel. Because that's one of the best prices. Skin goes are actually good. Not bad, not bad. Though I wish angelic skin would not have like the cotton pon or whatever the crap is in its ass, to be honest. The usual neuron attempts. That skin is going to win. I was also thinking that, but I was kind of doubting if they will actually go with it. You know, like rules are rules. They have to pay the price if it wins. But I still had some faith in devs that they would not do that. Though at the same time, we got pirate skin with the pasties. Like, obviously not as blatant, but, you know, still. We can force it on that one. Here, that is salvageable. Oh, yeah, I remember. I guess it's fine. But, like, you think they would do only hair? Like, either do the skin or do not do the skin, because, like, if you do only hair, like, community will be having, like, double outrage. Then they will actually then make a stance that they did it intentionally, you know, to skip the main part. You can use the hair and drop the skin when buying it, but probably no rich community member will enjoy using the new skin. Nah, like I meant, if they have some still integrity, you know, they would not do that skin. Because it's too much. Community voted, they have to pay the price still, that's whatever, but like, I still have some faith they would not, you know, do such skin. At least I want to believe in that. Yeah, let me lower the music. But at the same time, like, it probably wouldn't make a difference, right? We don't have like too many new players anyway because of the stuff which is already getting released, so like I don't think anything will, you know, make a difference anymore, so they might as well do that. People will buy it. Those who, you know, those who like such stuff, they will be entertained. It's gonna look good if the skirts or something or the naked body. What about the top entry? The bottom one, it's already, you know, is nothing unusual here, so that's fine. But let the top. We're still talking about the removed skin, right? Maybe you mentioned something else, or maybe you're talking about the angelic one. Skin that won. The angelic one. I think there were multiple of them, right? I don't remember exact, like, first place. There was like the cultural thing and the angelic one, I think. Yep. But yeah, Pon Pon in the ass is bruh. It's a bruh moment. They'll be pushing the line again, you know, with that. Obviously it's still concept art, they can change it. But if they'll not do anything and release as it is, I don't know about that. And then Kimono, which was well built, the angelic one's quite negative. Yep, I remember. I remember those two. I just like didn't remember like which one is which, like the place. But at the same time, like the grand prize, right? I thought there was like only one spot. Maybe it was like a draw or something. Aura drop. The difference was so little, they made both winners to not upset the community. Well, then they would, you know, count us feelings, worth our feelings more than, you know, like the $5,000 or whatever they were like giving away. So they would have to double the prize. Two out of 5. Well, we do usual 4, and then we do Void Whistle. It's like Nether portal. If it's a door, it kind of doesn't have, you know, any meaning. Try that, yeah. I have a build for that. How's it going? The only thing which I don't like about her is like the sensitivity of the mouse, which kind of gets changed a lot. When you play her, it's kind of confusing, like super confusing. Just have a good into the game and level the changes, tell the cheats. Cheats in the kitchen. Sheesh. Chefs in the kitchen. Well, I'm not in contact with the devs. Each time I try to make one, it's like no response, so usual channels do not work. But you can make a support ticket if you wish. Maybe, you know, maybe they will transfer it to the devs. Nah, I guessed it after I've seen the kitchen word. Spell checker, it's fine. But yeah, myself, like, not using any spell tracks. My words kinda look worse sometimes. You love the game. What's your favorite part about it? I'm ready for Raven to drop. Not today, but in 2 days. 3 days, actually. Today will be dev live stream and we will be seeing like the gameplay. Skills, gameplay, maybe some like modules, trigger modules and such stuff. But yeah, like for a while we haven't had a new character, so Good stuff. Like one of the skills that like they already shown us is like reminding me of Equilibrium movie with Christian Bale. Like the stuff which, you know, like makes the the circle attack. As I said, in Descendants, yep. The only thing which I'm not really excited about, that the only male Descendant we had was 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐚. And it was like super long time ago. So yeah. How many total characters we had released? So I think first it was Luna, then Ines, then 𝐂𝐫𝐿. I don't remember exact order, then Serena, probably. Like 5? 6? Suppose we didn't get Alpha as a Descendant. Nothing is lost yet. Like, I would say Alpha is not dead. Remember what happened at the end of this, the main campaign without a Descendant. So if they really want to, they can pull out that card. Yeah, like, if there will be demand, but let's be real, there will not be a demand. for like some boomer Descendant in this game, nah. At the best, probably we could hope that the next male Descendant would be the number 17. He's quite popular in the community. Maybe Jeremy, but like, I don't think they will pull out the Jeremy card, since he didn't explode Ironheart. This character would be cool, but I don't know if they can actually be Descendant. They can, but speaking of Jeremy again, right? And dude got maybe salvage, and maybe, you know, they have him in some fish tank. The male criminal Descendant, I feel. The male body? Can I dream? Yep. That's how nostalgia's work. Male Descendants will not bring money. I mean, if initially they would start with like some cool designs and such, with a good game balance, right? People would definitely like spend on the male Descendants as well. But currently I think the devs trapped themselves. They need to bring money for the next one, like they do not have like any room for improvisation. It's kinda messed up a little bit. They used the money cheat code initially, and they now have to milk it. Something got into my eye. Maybe after this one I'll go clean it. Okay. Eckert is... Wait a second, I actually completed it 5 times? But I will be doing Void Vessel. But yeah, let me queue into Void Vessel. Be right back. If it would stop making skins limited time and lower the price, they would sell it a lot more. We don't know that. I have a feeling they know what they're doing because they probably hired some analyst, you know, who actually kind of made the research. Because, like, in live service games, the whalers bringing the most money. Even if, like, budget players, you know, like, would buy more, but still. But yeah, be right back. So one example which I can give. Damn, it feels weird to talk without those. One example which I can give, like, let's say the bundle, which is how much it costs now, 60, 70 bucks. So, like, for each sold bundle at 70 bucks, would you sell like 2-3 bundles for, let's say, 20, 30 bucks?
From Data Intelligence. How can I
So
help?
yeah. Yo, Andrew, you noticed that? Actually, have you noticed it from the Discord or you checked emotes? That's your Pepega gun. ggDebon. Is it good? Wait a second, I got kicked? I thought I actually queued, no? I just noticed. In the emote list. Oops. Oh, there is actual textures here. Usually just fall through. It's good. I'm not animator. I kinda tried to make it as smooth as possible because also for the Twitch emote you only have 60 frames, you know? You have to do it in 60 frames. So yeah. I forgot to get custom energy. It's meant to look goofy. I mean, it's not about like, it's kind of like goofy already. It's about like the smoothness, right? Let's say. Let's take an example like 7TV emotes, right? Some people actually like using all the possible like frames to get really smooth emotes. I think Nodders is one of them. Like I've chose the best Nodders. which was available. Which is like it's the Sonics. It's kind of just like my screen is actually now much further. Like some Pepega collection Andrew is having. Oh, let me check now. Preview. It's like collection of some 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐚𝐭𝐫𝐞𝐨𝐝 𝐂𝐫𝐿. Don't say those are 𝐂𝐵𝐿. 170 emotes. I mean, we have already now. Like, if you mean 𝐂𝐵𝐿. The 𝐂𝐵𝐿 gun. But yeah, some emotes are like super high quality. Like, let's say last 2 years or something. I think Discord even started it, maybe. Like the Discord stickers look like so smooth, you know? Like you cannot even see like which frame is which. They're like super smooth. Maybe they have like using some sort of not anti-aliasing, but like how it's called. There's special technology like to merge images. So yeah, yep, the 𝐂𝐵𝐿. And this one is not so 𝐂𝐵𝐿, but you know, this one is just celebrating something. But yeah, now we have our own 𝐂𝐵𝐿, which I'm not usually a 𝐂𝐵𝐿. I would consider I have a good aim. Though I haven't played like competitive shooters like for quite a while. So yeah. Let's do more breach. But yeah, maybe I should. You know? But I'll be honest. Like, one of the main reasons I stopped, because like, nowadays there's so many cheaters in any game. Especially if the game is free to play, holy crap. It's kinda, you know, I'm gonna lose the motivation playing like on high ranks. Okay, breach. Where is Volby? Boink boink time. Let's go. Maybe I could do purge? Let's do purge, huh? Also for onslaught, maybe I should get reactor. Darkness reactor. But if because I don't have aim at all, I can sit on the keyboard and kill. Andrew is sitting on the keyboard confirmed. Nah, to be honest, with the Transcendent weapons, I have a little bit faith that the gun builds actually will be like really viable in the mobbing. Because I think most of the weapons which Jason mentioned in the teaser, you have some sort of AoE effect. So that's actually quite nice. What I don't like about them, that you have to fire them to activate unique abilities, even though those are like essentially skill weapons. That's what I don't like. For one weapon he mentioned, you can do it with the skill as well. But like for everything else, you have to fire. It's kind of questionable, you know? So there are like the weapons for the gun builds, which is fine. But there are weapons which actually you have to like shoot the gun mandatory. I don't know. For skill weapons, I don't think that should be the case. Sounds good. What? You would like to use guns with the skill build? Best weapons for mobbing, if you miss the target, you still have AoE, some you have to miss the target, which is hammer. Dude. I think now, like, people will be, like, so lazy, and when the devs actually will do something about it, or release some new stuff, people will not be, you know, like, motivated to, like, put more effort. One of the reasons I'm not playing busted builds, right? Because when the busted builds are getting like, are losing the value or getting fixed, you kind of feel like demotivated, you know, playing anything else. Screw that. I'm enjoying the characters which I'm enjoying, and that's fine for me. Sure, I'm doing some content longer than everyone in the meta, but not a big deal. It's not a PvP game, you know, to get like the literal best edge possible. And even then, I kind of stopped playing Overwatch because of the metas and stuff. I love Overwatch. I like the game, I like the gameplay, I like the heroes, lots of abilities, lots of playstyles. But like the first team fight you win, like enemies switching to some like the cheesiest crap and like most annoying setup as possible. I don't enjoy. Because I'm maybe principal, but you know, I'm still playing what I have fun playing. Maybe it's a skill issue, but you know, I'm not a beta chaser. This one's actually nice. This purge. Maybe I should farm some cores. Though I remember I was usually playing Luna here, the Noise Surge Luna. I'm quite surprised, you know, they're actually not updating Luna. She needs some, like, maybe not a rework, but like some number tweaking, you know. Oh, it's strangers. I don't think it like gets increased by range module, right? It's mostly AoE stuff. Ready for the new update? Yes. Long overdue. We need the final like campaign quest right here or right now. Will be super interesting, you know, how they will finish the Carol's story. I just really hope they will not make him ally or something. Like pull some sneaky card out of their ass and saying like, the global Colossus threat, we have to ally ourselves with the enemies to deal with that. Screw that crap. After all he did, you know. Screw that dude. And I hope it will not be a cliffhanger. You know, we're getting season like once per year. Imagine getting a cliffhanger for 1 year. Yeah, that would be also ass. And that would suck. I think we had it once, right? But like, somewhere in the middle, they released that quest with 𝐴𝐴MN. 𝐴𝐴MN had that like encrypted message or something we had to decode. So yeah, that was like a breadcrumb, you know, for the people. But still, I think it will be good. If nothing else, cinematics will be super nice. They're cooking with those. Like with the last like alpha story and stuff. Yeah, those like were really nice. When the Carol was like trying to cosplay Thanos, you know, sitting there and pushing smart talks. Yeah, those cinematics are fire. The trailer as well, which we've seen, right? Like the Carol's like TLDR. In this case, TLDP, which kind of sounds weird, but like too long didn't play. Lots of people actually are not playing story. In some dev live stream, they were mentioning like 15%, you know, cares about the story or something. Maybe not like, nah, like those 85% are doing it for the like the game modes unlocking. So yeah. Maybe that's why we're not having like so many updates with this like story content and stuff. But I'm enjoying the story of the TFD. The only wish you know it would be like more often. I have a feeling they already have like probably the next season written up, but obviously they will not be releasing it like too often. Strengths and emotions dispenses to emotional fragments on. Which character you have the most fun playing? I was thinking, you know, I should keep it for the Raven, but even like after event, obviously you will not be able to get like that BB shop open again, but there is that box which gives you random ancestor modules, but at the same time, like it will be replaced probably with the next one. So yeah, don't get into a trap. But yeah, in my case, like I'm spending all my fragments on the Glay module. I'm trying to get the God Roll Ancestor module. Because like how many times the Blood and Iron build, which I really like, got nerfed, so yeah, I'm trying to compensate for that nerf. Yeah, I'm also currently waiting. I'm not sure what I'm waiting, I'm still gonna buy like Glay modules anyway. But still, I forgot the surfboard. Boing, boing, boing. But we'll see, we'll see. Obviously, except the story, there's lots of nice content as well. I'm kinda a little bit skeptical about Transcendent weapons though. The promise, you know, like it will not be like replacing the ultimate weapons that much. But at the same time, they're releasing half of those weapons, which are literally a remake of the ultimate weapons, so... And as I mentioned like a couple minutes ago, like the skill build weapons are probably gonna require you to fire those weapons to activate your skill abilities, which kind of silly, but who knows? Who knows? Like for example, Volby, right? Like I'm using the surfboard to cast my skills, and imagine you need to actually dismount to activate your weapon unique ability to get the skill bonuses. That will be stupid. Otherwise it's running hot. I think I played too much Unreal Engine 5 slot. Yeah, at one point we thought, you know, a laptop exploded. And we're like paid our respects for Andrew in the chat. But I'm glad you're fine, so... turn that crap off. Unless you have one of those, like, cooling pads. But at the same time... yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm not getting myself a laptop. Sure, I cannot travel that much. Actually, with the newest PC components I've put, like, into a small case. So I could, but like the only thing monitor, right? I could get like smaller monitor, the one which I'm using is like 27. And I'm planning to get the larger one, but not before I'll grind for GPU. Still need to get GPU. Those prices are going, you know, beyond ask. Probably the nearest hope it will be like when Nvidia releases like the super version of the cards, the 50 series card. So yeah, but at the same time I'm not expecting much. Because those like AI centers already probably ordered like for 10 years further. Parkour. Have anyone actually played Counter-Strike 1.6 maps called Crease Jumping? So I kind of spend so much time in those. Portable device? It's a Steam Deck from Temu. Steam Deck from Temu. Wait a sec, I thought you have a laptop. It's not even a laptop. Oh. I think you mentioned something about it a long time ago when we were discussing like buying RAM from AliExpress or something. Dude, even though I overpaid for RAM, I guess I'm glad, you know, I did buy it. But we'll see. The only thing which can happen, which will make my decision worse, is if they will actually release DDR6. Like obviously there is already DDR6 and like even 7, I think, in data centers. But yeah, I don't think they plan, you know, to release like even 6.1, like to usual gamers and stuff. At least not anytime soon. Actually, why the heck, like, the RAM is so expensive if they, like, could use, like, DDR6 and 7? Unless those are, like, super expensive as well. Okay, lucky drop. What did we get? Can I actually get the lucky drop of the cores? The level 10 cores. Yeah, superconductors, which not bad, not bad. I spent like more than 10,000. Like this weekend. I smelted, not smelted, but re-rolled like everything I had. Like around 350 modules. And used like 60 resets thingies, so it kinda counts as well, like 60 more. And I didn't get anything. Feels good, man. I also used all those donuts, like the purple and yellow donuts. And around 100 yellow donuts and 50 or 60 purple donuts. So yeah, that was complete waste. RNG was not kind that day. And I think for my build, like for the Volby, I actually need 3 positives, 1 negative module. This time, you know, 2 positives and 1 negative is not a god roll. Boing, boing, boing. And those lyrics, I don't know, I'm listening to boing, boing, boing. Actually, I think I know this song. Though the game is kind of too loud for me. So you will be listening to that, not me.
Skip.
Should we press dislike on that song, so it will not happen again? Yes? I got mail. Bonus gift subs are coming to dual format streams. Yeah, I'm not doing dual format streams on Twitch. They actually require you to convert all the streams yourself if you're not partners, so I ain't doing that. Okay, let me rewind. Yeah, I guess we can dislike that. Bitches going down, fear. Another one.
Another one.
No, the beat is nice. Maybe I need to save that song. If the game will redeem itself, you know, we will be playing that.
I'm 𝐂𝐿𝐵 from Data Intelligence.
Round
How
2.
can I help you?
Fight.
Nah, no fighting. Yo, let's just sing a sec. Yo, Purge, actually maybe I should do Purge. Kinda, you know. Let me cancel that.
What do you want me to do? Hack something? Place a wiretap? Check data?
The 𝐂𝐵 comes close with the Luna build, which I'm doing. Should actually do like a couple Luna runs. ggDebon. Well, let's do a couple Luna runs. Weather ocean, normal. You know? No, we'll get back to 𝐂𝐵. I just want to see if I still have it on the mini game. Let's go. So how do we do that? Okay, easy enough, I guess. Let's roll. Though I kind of have a feeling like if you have a bass boost, it still deals more damage than 𝐂𝐵. DPS, not damage. We need some nice beat music. Does anyone know any? For that mini game. Please be nice song. Keep it moving, keep it sharp. One minute warning. Did I miss the 5 minutes? Damn it. Okay, let's do a break after this one. If this dude will not keep us, you know, delayed. Come on, give me more crits. Yep, that's the crap. Let's do a quick break. Be right back. Okay, I'll leave you to that, boys. I'll get those custom resources.
Round 1.
Detecting multiple signals.
Why what? Epilepsy warning. Okay. A grappling hook. Okay, grappling hook saved me. It will crusher in 11 minutes. So, yes, you think I will get the ancestor module? Did I get the ETA stuff? I think I did, right? No? Well, here's things I will not get one, so... Now we're gonna argue between, like, yourselves, you know? Who is right? I didn't see the thingy. Have you shared the watch trick? I did. Sheesh. Okay. What thing? Usually it shows in the chat, like in the purple frame that someone shared like the watch streak. I'm already writing to developer, you know. Complaint. Oh well, it's not real complaint, but you know, still. Okay, so, Wall Crusher, right? The Wall Crusher. But I forgot the water on kitchen. God damn. Okay, while we're matchmaking into the Wall Crusher, let me actually get to the water. Be right back. Actually, it's too early even. Okay. 1 sec. So. Let's do this one. Let's share some beatbox with the Volguses. Guys? Wait a sec. Guys? They already dead? I don't have any listeners left. This one probably will also be finished, right?
Toxic player.
It's you. See? Even RNG says it's you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Here, yeah. What? I disappeared? Now I'm back. Maybe I, you know, disappeared in Bermuda Triangle.
Descendant, a large cluster of
Who is Descendant?
breaches has been detected in the
Not
area.
me.
Breach creature response confirmed. Approaching location.
How much actually have free chance on this one? Got a little bit flashbang moment. Like suddenly ears like ringing a little bit.
Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful.
Consider just material for gold multi-hit damage. I didn't get it yet.
Vulgus special assault ship.
I mean 2000 cores? No, it's not the cores. What is required for the enhancement? Ah, the gamba blades. It's nothing.
Vulgus comms traffic is increasing.
Sometimes I'm going for 5,
It looks like
you know, to get the good roll. Especially on those like fire chill attacks, because it's like hardest to get, and I suggest you to start from those.
Vulgus special assault ship.
It kind of depends. It kind of depends on the gap, right? If multi-hit damage is having like how much? Like 50 options? So yeah, it's also might worth to do it like for the cheap ones. But still, I would suggest to go with attribute. Like if you need for your weapon something like chill attack or something, go for that first. Because later it will be pain in the ass to get good gold roll. Doesn't control X? No, it's gamble plates. It's casino plates. Got it at 3k7 each. 3k7 each? What's that mean? 3007? 1.5 million to make 500. I remember I spent so much, and I can do it again. Because I finished with my medal for readjusting to like 400 modules. Now I can actually spend more on Gamma plates. Good stuff. I think I have around like 20,000 or something currently. Maybe more. It was a while since I messed one up. Now I have a cooldown. But yeah, it was a while since I readjusted weapons. I remember I was trying to get the perfect... Actually, I think I need to get it now. Yeah. I remember I made it, not a promise, but like I said, if I will ever get that 1000 caliber skin for the Hypernova, which I did for my birthday, I actually had an idea to make literally perfect Hypernova. Like with every stat, you know, at max. And I need to, you know, I need to fulfill that. Dude, I actually already can do the middle one.
Please take it out.
But yeah, mainly because I still want to, you know, to have as much damage possible for the Blood and Iron Glaive to compensate for the developers, which, you know, thinking it's fine to do such changes for one character. Not for everyone. Hypercritical. Hypercritical. Where are my crits? Yeah, Luna kinda need some damage bumps. At least no surge. Probably consort you can still like hold the left click and do stuff. Yeah. So. Are we wall crushing yet or not? Okay, let's get to the arena. I think they could make for the bikes like gear shifts. Obviously it would be automatic, but like that sound when you switch gears, that would be appealing. Like you go once, you change the gear, which is not changing for some reason. But yeah, like multiple such like boosts. Or maybe one of those perks. Nope, not you. Where is it? Yeah, one of those perks which actually will give you like some sort of shift. So we go in. That circle in the middle of the ruin reminds me of the revolver chamber. Yo, double Harris and Luna. I guess we can just take the loot and get out. I'm pretty sure Harris will be fixed in this patch now. With all the garbage, you know, people are abusing it. And then other people will be crying, nerfed, oh no. Okay, I didn't see Ancestor module. Actually, we can check that. So, Ancestor modules. But I was getting those before the Wall Crusher, but this one didn't get one. Because on the minimap I didn't see. But at the same time, you know, if I'm not 100% sure of something, well, let's check it. No, is it WOD? Live. Need live. Where is the Ancestor module? And on the minimap it's actually not showing fully. Yeah, but I didn't think, you know, we got one, to be honest. There was no sound as well. Do we pay out or do we cancel? Fear be like, yeah, no, it's like 100% no Ancestor module. So, dailies are done, but I still want to, you know, to do some stuff. What happened? The minimap didn't show full picture if there was Ancestor module, you know, but I didn't hear the sound. So, I'm kinda questioning. Should I pay out as no? Or should I, you know? Hey Jeremiah, yo. How's it going? I was just a bit more purge for the course. Actually, did I complete the challenge stuff? Yep. And Battle Pass is also completed. So yeah, I think we're ready for Season 4. Thank you for the sub. Pay out. Throw dice. You know what? We can do it in smart way. Payout X2, no. Damn it. Now I'm actually getting bamboozled by this command. Okay, should be fine. Was the dev talk already? Nope. 5 hours. Though I'm kinda still not sure if like I will be watching that like in the 4 AM. So breach. No, purge, not breach. Dude, this purge is really nice. I like that small map. So if you need cores, it's the best day to do that. When this map is actually out. Legion of Darkness. I need to get the Legion of Darkness reactor though. I'm really hyped about Raven. I'm hyped about the new chapter. The Carol's time, you know, goes to the end. Reaches the end. That probably would be proper saying. But we'll see. We'll see if they will cook with this one. In the worst case, we will be watching it tomorrow. Not a big deal. I still need to calculate how much MP we would need to reach the max. Actually, it's easy, right? I think it's like... How much it was? Like 620 or 650? To get the max damage possible on this trigger module. But at the same time... Like the only proper thing which I could get from the modules is enlightenment, no? Probably. And enlightenment was how much was giving? Like 30% MP? I probably will check after this one. In my 1000 push done a week ago, 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐚𝐭𝐫𝐞. Well, too late to celebrate that, it was a week ago, but congratulations. I'm not doing it because of the principles. They reset the counter when they introduced those medals, and every run which you did before, like, didn't count for that. I ain't doing that crap from the beginning. Look at that medal, never a little bit, never say never. Maybe we will get to top 100. Though it's kinda easy, like nowadays, to get top 100 on the void bosses now. Just pick some characters which is not meta and you probably can do it. Room games without the reduction crazy? Represented 6 for 6 rerolls. Well, you got late with that. Yesterday it was discounted still. And I rerolled almost 1000 mods. Well, with the, if we include the resets as well. Like the reset thingies. That was the push intercept, but I think the 1k push is harder to do. It's not harder, it's just more time consuming. I'll say this, 𝐂𝐫𝐞 is the bottleneck, and not go. I know. For like almost 1000 rolls which I had, like I only spent 300,000 𝐂�辰. So I still have 100,000. Million. Not 1,000, of course. 100 million. For me, 𝐂�辰 is not an issue already for like super long time. Like more than a year. But the goop is... yeah. It's just reroll then to 200 mil? 200 mil now. So why it's harder? Not, I mean, why it's bottleneck? You still have like, I know, like 3 events probably, which you can like roll 400 ancestor modules full time. Without like worrying about the 𝐂�辰. The situation is due to all players when there's nothing to do for leveling mods. I will be honest, back in the days I did have 100 million 𝐂�辰. I probably had like around 15 million or something. But we didn't have ancestor modules back then, so that was not an issue either. 𝐂�辰 is hard to get compared to goop. But if you don't need to get that. For me it's just passive, you know? I'm just playing like all the content which I'm playing and like it just goes up by itself. So I wouldn't say it's difficult. Did the dev stream watch parts today? I'm considering it still. Because the main crew is kinda like either sleeping, like they probably should do, because going, you know, and watching stream at night is probably not the best idea. But still. In any case, we can watch it tomorrow, so that's not a big deal. I'm not having, you know, like no, it's... How it's called? Like when you cannot like wait for stuff and you have to do it literally the moment, you know, like something is possible to do. But yeah, I'm not having such urge. Justice for Freyna. Her rework will be in November, October or November. So yeah, she will get Justice. 7 PM for me, Dev Life is at 3 AM. It's probably earlier for you. Currently I have 11 PM, but 5 hours. 5 hours until the Dev live stream. At least I think it's 5 hours. Because we didn't have any official confirmation yet. They usually schedule the stuff. 5:50? I think it's exactly... Oh, okay, it's not exactly 5. So, when it was 9 PM, we calculated it was 7 hours. So it's 4 AM, which is like almost 5 hours. 4:50, I would say. I think I will watch it live. Yeah, I'm having like my suspicions as well. Like if there would be like the main, you know, main crew who would say, you know, yeah, we gotta stay all night, watch that crap. Yeah, why not? But like, some people obviously require like to have school, work and stuff, so yeah, I'm not judging. What else does we need core and stuff, or they'll be good to go? I think they will not have weapon cores. At least nothing was mentioned about it. It's kinda weird, and I'm expecting them to have it, but from the demo which we've seen, Jason did like not mention weapon cores at all. So maybe he forgot about it, but you know, chances are there will be no weapon cores. The beach to be tomorrow. Okay, Mr. Andrew. I want to say that word which I said before. I will not do that. Terrified if you will run slow with them, you can't use the sprint grapple cores. That's not probably the biggest issue. For me, Transcendence weapons have the biggest issue if Jason actually made it clear that you will have to use them for the skill builds, and by use them I mean fire them to like get that unique effect. Which kind of, I don't know, like counterintuitive I would say, but yeah, well. Just think about it, again with no sprint course. I have no issue with having 6-second cooldown on my hook. Not the biggest issue. We'll learn until some update, they'll add features. You think people will complain so much that it will actually reduce the RNG of those substats? Because instead of the course, I think they will be having those substats, which you have to grind for. I just hope they will not be nerfing stuff, you know? Because, let's be real, 99%, like, after Season 4 release, people will start complaining literally about anything. It will be either like Transcendent weapon too hard to get, or Transcendent weapon is like not doing what they want them to do, and blah 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 blah. So yeah, stuff which like never makes some people happy. Don't give the higher movement speed like swords. Nah, I mean, like swords could be, but I don't think so. If it will be higher, it will be bunny story all over again. You know what happened with melee swords? They got nerfed. The melee swords actually had a possibility for you to run as fast as bunny. Like if the Descendant would have like some sort of movement speed increase effect, with the like initial melee weapons, you could run as fast as bunny. Will franchise be this year? Yes. On the roadmap, we have trainer reward. It's either like October or November, I don't remember exact month. But we'll see. We'll see what they will change. Like, most reworks are really good. I wonder if they will touch Contagion. Like, for the healthy game balance, I would say, you know, having infinite range is probably not the best idea. Because that kinda makes the meta chasers to complain about stuff. Guys, have you got every stuff, you know, from the shops? Like ETA shop, BB shop. ETA, by the way, is having the last day with the skins. Actually, some skins, right? Because they will like replace the boss. Did they actually remove the previous skins? Maybe they stopped doing that. But yeah, at least for the currency and stuff which will be rotated, yeah, today is the last day. So get that. So what will be gone? ETA shop will be cycled. BB shop will have the ancestor modules removed until the next event. Battle pass, we will have a new battle pass. Like new extreme boss, of course. What else? And Battle Pass has like 3 shops, right, inside of it. Okay, 2 shops. Have to, like, to get that battle XP potions, and the second one is having like bunch of skins, which probably like you would want to, you know, to get, since it's like free anyway. So yeah. Bounce. Actually, I wanted to calculate MP. Someone says the Luna Nerf coming as Season 4. Cool story, bro. But at the same time, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, with the Luna, you know, they do it, I don't know, World Chat shenanigans, World Chat damassery. Andrea, I have 2 words to tell to you. Do you know which one of those? Sure. Like, you didn't even assume the worst. Boing, boing. Jaro, skip song.
At your service, sir.
Yep. Not boing. I think it's boink. Boink, boink. But it's one word. I knew, like... I knew there is possibility that you will be picky about my choice of words. I predicted that. I like that song. 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐚𝐭𝐫𝐞. Well, you skip my songs, I skip your song. Should have told. Actually, is there anything actually playing now? Some like songs are super quietly equalized. Maybe I should, you know, get my own equalizer for that crap. It's like reverse compressor or whatever it's called, right? To make like the quiet parts louder. Did I forgot about that insert board? Wait. Nah. It's boing boing. It's like, here, do you see what happens with the Andrew when he's you know, on location? He's becoming a little bit toxic, huh? You know what I had like as an idea? To get the game Grim Dawn.
Toxic player.
To play at nights, grind some action RPG. Just need to like finish the World of Warcraft stuff. Damn. Maybe we'll play it on one of the variety streams. I guess I was too slow. Yeah, having good movement speed when you cast skills is actually super nice. I hope at some point they will actually do it for the like other Descendants as well. Like having like literally the same movement speed like in every direction is like super fun. Especially if that would be for the 𝐂𝐫 Blood and Iron skill, ultimate skill. That would be really nice. But obviously they will not do that because they, you know, they're afraid that the 𝐂𝐫 will eclipse everyone else and... Yeah. Agreed. About the 𝐂𝐫. Or like every Descendant. How about this one? Should we do it louder? 𝐂𝐫, but maybe every. One of them, like, the major issues with this slowdown is for Inez. Even if you don't have any target and you're trying to cast your skill, she still gets slowed like, even going forward. It's kind of super stupid. So yeah, that 800% dungeon. I know about that. Trainer will drop one skill and your PC will explode. But we have a really good quantity in those dungeons. I just would feel the difference. He's also having slowdowns, like when you cast barriers and stuff, right? A lot? Well, Ajax is Ajax, you know, he can be slow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. How's it going? How's the beginning of the week? No? Almost got me. Yeah, World Chat is suggesting tuxedos instead of bikinis. What happened? Did I miss something? Yo yo yo. 400% is the best farm after Onslaught 4. But what are you farming there? Gold? Kuiper? I would say, in my opinion, Breach. Let me make it a little bit quieter because probably my voice is, you know, matching that. But I would say Breach. Breach is the best after Onslaught. But at the same time, like, currently I'm not really, like, wishful, you know, to farm the Onslaught non-stop, like some people do. I do like 4 Onslaughts for the weekly, get those boosted Ancestor modules, and call it a day most of the time. The materials, reactors, mods, cores. I mean, I have everything probably which I need. From 400. Gold. Gold for the dailies is good stuff. Speaking of gold, that was invasion. And 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐵 actually, you know, convinced devs to remove invasions, imagine. That was not a mandatory content. And then I actually spent effort to remove them. Remove them. No, it's just too difficult. Andrew, add cap or something, otherwise I will think you're serious and I will lose all my respect towards you. I will be honest, I didn't even mind like the initial difficulty of invasions when they got released. Some quality of life were good, for sure, but like difficulty reduction, I think we had like 3 or 4 of them, and then it got removed. It's like super cringe. I know.
No, cringe.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. So, like, probably one of the, like, topics which I'm not always, like, you know, fan about. Like, removal of the void shards. Guys, do you remember void shards? Like, removal of invasions. The usual abyssal bosses which opened your thingy. Instead of removing it, they could just, you know, make like open 10 of them or something. But yeah, like for quite a long time we didn't have any purpose, you know, to go into abyssal. We still don't. Only extreme, of course. Something else got changed now. I remember that, like, there were 4 changes of the content removal. So shards, innovations, the amorphous materials. There was something else, I think. Like 4 content pieces which actually got removed from the game without any particular reason. Damn. Chat, help. Like, what was removed on top of those 3? This was just everything on the same. Okay, bro, we can make it number 5. There was one more. Like, one more. I mean, I don't remember. Ancestor modules? Yeah. Ah, wait, what? Amorphous materials. The void shards, invasions, amorphous materials from the bosses, and there is one more thing. When we used to find those materials to open material. Mat. Shortly, Amogus material. But it was fine. After they implemented those shards were dropping from the dungeons and special operations, There were lots of them in special operations. And if they would keep that, Dogo now would be, you know, gathering all of that. It would still be fine. But yeah, those reactors were nice. And there are like a couple amorphous material types, right? One you open in the reactor, one you open in the boss. Like it was also like diverse content. And they're actually, you know, and that actually made a Pepega. Nah, there was one more. There was actually one more. But, I don't remember. Amorph. I'm blinking chatting. It's a Mogus. Mogus material. Like, I'm queuing into soul matchmaking. It takes so much. Reactor implant. No. I mean, it's a okay quality of life. Sure, it kinda removes the grind, you know, like to improve your character. But it's not exactly content removal, you know. Good cash, but no. And we're doing Onslaught. Andrew, when we're doing Onslaught? Andrew is, you know, chilling on the beach. And maybe some beach chilling on Andrew. Andrew's having a good time. He doesn't have time for Onslaught. I mean, we can do both. Like in two of us. And I'm like to do Onslaught. Unlike, I guess Andrew having company. Screw that Onslaught. Matching the weapon type with the reactor was a nightmare. I mean, I guess it was annoying, but like when we had quality of life, which you could just bring any weapon and implant your reactor with that, that was not a big deal. You could easily replace any weapon. But like removing the mechanic completely, that was probably unnecessary, to be honest. Whoa, roll bags. So I managed to free to play too, but now we don't have issue with that. Plus, I'm not keeping lots of reactors. Like, I'm only keeping, like, the stuff which I'm using. Previously, yes. I was having probably reactor for every case. But, yeah, I stopped doing that. I just melted everything and, you know, mostly using stuff which I need. So how many reactors in total? I have 47. So... not too much. And even like maybe one or two of them, like I could just remove. So you want to do Onslaught? I guess we can do that. But like I will be going with Volby to test stuff. Actually, I don't have like I didn't decide which module I will be replacing for the HP mod. I need to open my spreadsheet. Bounce, schmounce. But at the same time I don't have a good ancestor module, so I probably will stack there. And done for Onslaught. Okay. Let's do it after this one. Ball Crusher, 25 minutes. Should be fine. Well, Purge mobs are kinda outdated, though they have like 260th level. Yeah, damage is fine. But like for Onslaught, I think it'll be much lower, of course. We'll see. We'll see if it's feasible. But at the same time, I probably should be using the 4th skill in Onslaught, right? People dancing on the people, people dancing on the people. Ah, damn it, it ended. Guys, chill. The breakfast ball of this whatever because my world got corrupted. Why it got corrupted? Just kick the ass of the corruption and, you know, get your world back. Easy. Yeah, let's do 4th skill once in a while. Okay. Let's try. But I think for Onslaught I will be needing not just more HP, but like more cooldown as well. So... should we remove front lines? Still 98% crit. Or maybe Decimator. Nah, Decimator probably not. And I still didn't calculate how much MP I can spare. Nah, I have a feeling I have to remove the front lines. Dude, I have so many level 10 mods after I leveled up with the medal. But I need a catalyst. Should I get more HP? Can I copy that? No? Jarvis skip song.
At your service, sir.
Chain catalyst. Would be nice to get this MP as well. Maybe I should remove the cooldown and go with like that. How much cooldown I actually will be having? 14.3 seconds. It's already too much. Just to blame Andrew. Andrew, you're to blame. Can do Eugen if you want to go moisture. Do hast? I don't have any other builds for Volby except this one. It's my first Volby build. And Supply Moisture is the gun build, right? I don't want to have a gun build. That kind of looks weird, but maybe this one. How much? 15.7, and I still have the crit, but the cooldown plus 2 seconds. And this one 2.3 seconds. This one 9 seconds. This one will be refreshed anyway. Yeah. You like whatever you want. So. Do I have cooldown reactor? Cooldown and fusion, but I would need cooldown and crit. Let's check. Which one gives more? Crit still gives more. I could upgrade this reactor, but like I don't want to waste resources, to be honest. So let me smelt this one. Yeah, for fusion I don't have. Okay, I will not do like now some experiments, but like maybe I should go like with the Colossus for the final stuff. So I guess I'm ready. Surely it will not be the most optimal thing ever, but still. But yeah, if you want to join us, 𝐂𝐿𝐴, feel free to go. But I'm playing still this build because I'm testing stuff. But at the same time, like obviously I'm comparing everything here with the God Roll Ancestor module. How much you need cooldown? Okay, this guy gives more. I'll replace the power increase with the focus on non-attribute. Then I will get cooldown on reactor. Power increase, focus on non-attribute. Yeah, that's huge. That's huge damage loss. Because of how much attribute I have. Not worth it. Not worth it. Yeah? Not. You're doing some shopping. Ah, I'll have to make a break. Okay, let's do a quick break. Then let's go to the onslaught. I don't need water, so I'm gonna do some stretch. What you doing? And do high five. The good Volby versus toxic Volby. Actually, I'm not toxic. Here's toxic. Whoa, what was that move? This is just like some weird diagonal movement when I landed. This one. Dude, it's like a moonwalk, side moonwalk.
Fight!
Greetings. So, we're ready. Alucard, you didn't accept invite. Unless you changed your mind. Let me pick up Packard stuff. Damn. But with the nerfed onslaught, I think we have enough time until we'll crush a red,
What do you want me
so
to do? Hack something?
should
Place
be
a
easy.
wiretap? Check data?
Sigma sector. Nah, I'll do it tomorrow. Right, ready? Ready? Let's roll. They're missing the Volpe party. Dude, Andrew having like so many Volpes, you know, on his beach. So I don't think that's an issue for him. I no longer Volpe party. Well, you jinxed it. You actually jinxed that.
Is there a problem, officer?
There is no problem, officer. Guys, suit check. Someone is missing suit. I'll go back. Nah, it's not necessary. Play what you have fun playing.
Descendant, the energy
Skill
concentration
power, outgoing
protects the objective from all threats.
modifier. I don't think I can roll
You
on
can configure
surfboard,
orbital
right? So
parameters based on analysis
let's
of
go.
combat data. Let's play! Initiating energy concentration point stabilization.
Dude, your butt cheek is going out of the suit. I don't know. Sounds sketchy.
You need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit.
Sometimes I'm having that overlay as if you would like have lower HP when I'm playing Volpe. I have a feeling maybe it's a bug because like when we have Volpe in our dungeon run, which is the newest dungeon, and we get teleported, she also has like those voice lines that she would be dying with full HP. So maybe there is something to that. Where are the mobs?
Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting the enemy.
I probably need to learn those spawns finally. Ah, miniguns. Screw those guys. But yeah, I'm not having good ancestral module, so I'm not dealing like too much damage.
Be careful.
Like 1.6 million per tick. That's not too much. Hi, miniguns. Peace off. Nice. I thought there might be MP orb.
Zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant. Unstable energy source
Should I increase my
detected.
incoming damage?
Transmitting target coordinates to your 𝐂𝐶.
I have a feeling that's a bad choice, but
Descendant.
let's see.
The enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options.
Rally. Ancestor module rally. I want to say Avengers, but Avengers assemble.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line.
What's this? Playlists? Actually, I don't have any playlists. Some like random stuff.
Descendant. Destroy
Jarvis,
structure
skip
completed
song.
within the time limit.
At your service, sir.
Yeah, I probably should be using the D4 skill, right? As well. Where is Mr. Pincer? Okay, it's not exactly Mr. Pincer, but still. Dude, barriers are actually healing the mini bosses. That's gringy, guys.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line.
But yeah, without like ancestor module, I'm feeling a little bit lacking damage. I mean, I have one, like it's just crit damage, but like nothing else.
Zone stabilization confirmed.
Zone stabilization.
Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your
Something has
𝐶.
just recovered HP and shield.
Descendant.
Nah.
The enemy offensive is weakening. Time to
Roll.
utilize your tactical
Nope.
options.
That's complete garbage. Firearm, firearm. Let's go defense, I guess. Jarvis keeps on.
At your service, sir.
Jarvis skips on.
Enemy reinforcements
At your
detected,
service,
Descendant.
sir.
Hold the line. Key target located. Neutralize it.
Okay, we're balling.
Avoid alerting enemy. Emergency suppression device deployment complete. Descendant, please make use of this.
Yeah, probably will deal like 5 billion damage or something. But we'll see.
Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit.
Yeah, but I activated fourth skill. Oh, come on. Nice timings, I guess. I guess the dude will be dead before I will finish upgrading to turrets. Okay, that was fast. It's only like time for the wall crusher. I've seen the mod. Hopefully it will not be. It will be. Skill duration HP. Cooldown defense electric. Nah. No ancestor module. Okay. Okay. Non-believer. Vision full support most zombies would be faster. I'm not playing meta just for the sake of meta. I'm building something else. Ah, damn it, I'm full on chips. Guys, remind me tomorrow. We have to do chips. Actually, do we? So, if Raven will be electric, which I'm still thinking is pile of crap, electric will be...
I'm 𝐂𝐿𝐵 from Data Intelligence.
it will be before the Raven will get released. Or not. Actually, exactly the same day. So I guess if you're having some chips, you probably should save it. Maxed out on chips? Yep, me as well. But nothing will, you know, spoil them in your mailbox. So wait for update. Wait for update. Yeah, let's do action stuff. Now I'm kinda questioning if Andrew is here. Like, what the heck of ancestor module you have if you're dealing like more than 50 billion damage with onslaught? Well, probably the best of the best perks, but still.
Real formation signal in the skies nearby.
Besides the fridge mode is the thing that reset rolls. Storage mode is the thing that reset rolls. From the bounties? Nah. We'll be having a new Descendant. And we will be having like much higher chance, you know, to get ancestor modules with that. Nah, I didn't ask about this onslaught. The Andrew is our Volby main, who is running non-crit build as Volby and dealing more than 50 billion damage. I wonder what kind of like sick ancestor module he has. So, Wall Crusher. Interview that. Yeah, I mean, like, he's fine. Like, obviously, I'm not suspecting, like, anything. So, yeah. Pre-made. Still, more than 10 seconds. Right, this time I will double check if I got ancestor module. Yo, 400 keys, boys, let's go. See, the lower damage you deal, the more keys you get. So yeah, where's my high five? Where's my high five? Okay. But it's not high five. This is high five.
You're next.
Right, you want also high five? Let's go. So, I'm gonna get some food. As usual. Imagine, you know, have to eat. But since the main crew will not be watching the livestream today, we will be watching it tomorrow. So don't spoil yourself too much. As always, have a nice rest of the day. As always, stay cool. As always. See you next time. Peace.